Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of the Hawks Nest podcast. A long-awaited time since we've had our last one. Before we start, today would not be possible without a couple people. Guillermo Ardeen, who started with the support with Humber Esports, and our tech guy, Norm.
Hey, that's me.
So, how's everybody been? It's been a while.
It has. It's been a bit too long.
It has been quite a while. I don't even remember the last time we did this.
Yeah, I think the last time it was with RIT back in
Right.
what month was it? Holy,
I was like-
before the Rona hit.
That was like
Before the Rona
February.
hit.
February, yeah, February.
Yeah, crazy times. It's been a while. That was like with Toronto Ultra.
That was with Toronto
UFT
Ultra,
came.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a sick time. I guess we'll just start with like it was a crazy year. How do you guys think it went? I'll go last because I think I have a lot of words to speak on it.
Dylan, you go first.
So this year for me, it was like it kind of all happened at once. Like in February, I was just filling in for games. Like I wasn't taking it too seriously. I thought I'd just sit there and sub in for a bit, and then eventually our fifth just said he's not playing. So I got put into. Oh, sorry. I got put into just like a thunderstorm of just scrimming, playing, trying to
Yeah,
get better so that I don't cost as much.
yeah. It was. We definitely should have seen it earlier. I'll
Yeah,
talk on that later, but I think we were just hoping that he would have stayed. Because we really did need him as a fifth
Mhm.
man.
Yeah, we did need him, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But it ended up working out. How about you, Tunes?
Yeah, I mean, I think it went pretty well, right? Like,
Yeah, just a bit.
we came off third place in the CCL, which we were all pretty upset about, I think, just because we expect a lot more
Yeah.
out of our team
Yeah, of
with the
course.
caliber of players we have and our previous success. Yeah, I think it went well. I mean, CCL, yeah, we didn't win the CCL title, which was unfortunate, but I think after the CCL, we kind of got like a reality check almost and realized we had to
Mhm.
really step it up if we wanted to win the big cash that was coming up.
Yeah.
And that's what we did. We stepped it up. We scrimmed a bunch, practiced every day almost for like, I don't know, like a month and a half, 2 months. And I think it really showed in our hard point and even our S&D was a lot more polished than what it was in the CCL. And we took down TAMU, which was incredible.
Yeah.
Crazy feat.
I love seeing improvement. I think like that's like the one thing I love to see more than like even just winning, because I think like seeing improvement and seeing like how like looking towards the next year and how your team is going to do next year because of how like their work ethic is the year
Mm.
they get a loss that they feel like they shouldn't have deserved and see how they bounce back up. It's like very promising, at least for myself, considering like I don't really play, I just oversee everything. So
Sure.
it was really good to see. But I think this year went great. Like I think right as we ended that last podcast, I said like, yo, Toronto Ultra's coming. Like they visited Humber, we showed them around, showed them our facilities. I got to cast a couple matches with Brack. I think Kleenex and Mayhem came by. They watched our match against RIT, which was a quick 3-0. So it was definitely a good time. But I think yeah, and like that's just like maybe a week and a half before like everything got closed down. So I think 2 days before that, like that day happened, like we were supposed to like we got to go ahead to go to Tennessee and play at Volan, which I was super excited about. But like when he told me, I was like, I'm not gonna celebrate yet because you don't know what's gonna happen, right? And I'm glad I didn't because I would have been like even more depressed than I was when when they told us like, yep, it's canceled. Like if you paid your $100 to pay in, we'll give it back. So it was very disappointing there. But I feel like that was like it was a big step regardless because like
Yeah.
especially like a team where you weren't really supported, I guess you could say, by the school, and then having them support you like that and just like say, yeah, we'll spend $8,000. You guys can go to Tennessee and compete. It was definitely awesome, you know.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That was,
Do you guys think we would have won that tournament?
I don't know. I feel like
uh,
if we eventually played like Concord, it'd be like another reality check before playoffs for us because
Yeah, hundred
even
percent.
then like we weren't scrimming and these guys are playing every day with each other,
Hmm.
yeah.
and they were getting better as a team while we were just in there kind of just riding out the season.
Yeah.
Kind of waiting.
I personally wanted to go to Tennessee, number one for their food, but also for us to get that reality check. Because I personally thought like we would have gone there, maybe get second place, lose to Concord because we weren't, I guess, taking the season too seriously. Because we're like, oh, like we got Figure, Kush Point, like Steve's the Iceman, like Tunes competes all the time, and like we had D'Angelo at the time, so we were just riding on the fact that hey, like we're gonna win the season, maybe maybe second place. Tamu's pretty good, so I really wanted that reality check. I was hoping we'd go there, not get smoked, but get close games and be like, all right, yo, we need to practice a bit, maybe get our polish our skills. So I
Yeah.
was really hoping for that.
At the beginning, there was definitely like no winning vibes.
Yeah, it
We were
was just like
definitely we were just playing to play at the
yeah,
beginning,
yeah,
and then I think for like when it kicked in for us, really reality was definitely like UARC.
Yeah.
If it wasn't a close series with UARC, we would not have scrimmed or like went over VODs or went over setups before we played
yeah,
Penn State, and we would have got 3 out easily.
Sure.
yeah, 100%. Like regular season for the season 2 of CCL was definitely like it was smooth sailing. It was easy. Like I definitely think Northeast Division was pretty hard just looking at it because there were good teams. I mean, what
Penn State, Rutgers,
yeah,
Carleton.
they were all definitely good teams, definitely better than most divisions, but it was still smooth sailing for us. So I guess we had that like that confidence going into playoffs, which I mean, we got where winners finals, like winners semis,
Yeah,
like
winners
I
finals.
mean,
Yeah.
And no one expected that.
yeah, nobody expected it.
No,
So I
it
feel
was
like
either
I feel like we didn't expect it a bit.
Oh,
no.
I didn't expect it.
It's like maybe we'll lose to like I don't know Phil Sale, Penn State.
I
We'll
thought we
beat
were losing.
GSU.
I thought we were either gonna lose to GSU or Penn State.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
but
I had
yeah,
confidence in us. I don't think we
yeah,
would ever
that was
lost Full Sail.
that was
I think
definitely
we would have lost
good.
to Full Sail.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, playoffs was
Yeah.
definitely a different story. I'm like that UARC game. I was on the edge of my seat. I was like, UARC, are you kidding me? Like, we're almost gonna lose to these guys. That's crazy. But yeah, Tunes went up. I think it was Petro Dom Top Kitchen. He got like 5-6, and that
Mhm.
that
At
kept us
least,
control of
yeah.
B flag. Yeah, kept us control of B flag. So we won that, and then we ended up winning the rest of the series,
Yeah.
which was really good.
Back to
Um,
the regular season. I think we took the regular season so like easy because we played Rutgers and Penn State away within like the first like 2 weeks, I think.
yeah,
And
so like
after that,
everything was new,
we were just playing like
easy teams.
easy teams. Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
Yeah, we were just
And
playing
that's
easy teams for the rest of the year, so
yeah.
we didn't really have to scrim
Yeah.
or anything.
We also had D'Angelo. Like, it sucks because he did give like vibes where it's like, I guess I like myself should have asked him like better. It's like, yo, you sure you want to play? Like, you're not forced to do any of this. So it was just more like, yo, we have a game.
Yeah.
So I think like going forward, it's definitely gonna have to like, I'll have to like read the team better.
Sure.
So like I mean, you learn. Like it definitely like bit us in the ass in terms of like in CCL, but I think we picked it back up because of the whole break between CCL and TESPA.
For sure.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
For sure.
Did you guys enjoy season 2 of CCL?
Yeah, I had a great time.
Yeah.
I love the CCL. It's a great
Mm.
time.
Mhm.
I love when our matches are streamed and casted. I love playing against the other teams. Like, I don't know, it's just good vibes. Like, I get to
Yeah.
play with like my friends, like Eric and a boss. So and Steve and Dylan. Like the whole team, I'm friends with everyone. So like, I usually wouldn't play with them like on a regular day basis, but like we
Yeah.
just vibe so well together that it's just such a great time. So
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
We all get to come together at the end of the day and play some COD together and just vibe out.
Yeah. Did you guys think CCL improved from last year? I definitely think there was a lot of improvement, but there was a lot of inconsistencies regarding like team skills and like
For sure.
matchmaking or whatever. But I feel like that's like a live and learn.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much they can do in regards to team skills, but
Mhm.
yeah, the production was really like great as well. Everything ran super smooth. Like the stats were kept nice. All the
Yeah.
graphics were cool. Like
Mhm.
the casters, like Shift and
Yeah.
everyone, they did a great job. Yeah, it was a well run, like well organized. There
Mhm.
wasn't any times where I was like, wow, this is annoying, but it was a fun time.
Yeah. I feel
I
you.
think I think the one thing that the CCO focused on the most was probably production, and boy, did it pay off. Like
Yeah.
just going into the stream after you win a map and you hear that little theme song for your school and it shows the picture is like so satisfying.
I agree. I agree. They definitely killed it in terms of production. Better than CDL? I don't know. I mean,
Oh, it is.
it definitely looked better
Yeah.
than CDL, but CDL was like producing on a higher scale, you know? They had
Mm.
like basically TV production online, so I feel like they just weren't ready for it. And
No.
but yeah, and at face value, CCL killed it. They killed
Yeah,
it.
they did. They did a really good job.
Yeah. How are we looking for next year though, towards season 3? I know Tunes is going to Sheridan,
It's a sad
but
time.
sad times. But how do you think we're looking? The CCL will be looking for season 3. Do you think any predictions on maybe changes, divisions, or whatever?
Uh,
You go for this one, Dylan.
I think honestly, if they keep it the way it is right now, I'd be perfectly fine with it. I think it works. I think the people that complain about it are the people that are losing the teams that they would
Yep.
lose to anyways, stuff like
Yeah,
that. But I think I heard a couple people say that they want to split like Canada into its own division, which I thought was kind of weird. Like we're already Northeast or like Midwest.
yeah,
There's
I
no reason
agree.
to section us off.
I definitely think splitting up Canada into one division could bring some issues in
I
terms
don't
of
think
like
there'd be
even
enough
just
teams.
yeah,
For real.
there'd definitely be like maybe 6 or 7 teams, and even
And
then like
yep.
the skill gap will be crazy in my opinion.
Yeah, the
There's
skill
just
gap and like it depends how they do playoffs too, right? Like
yeah,
I think
that
there's
as
9
well.
Canadian teams, but like
Yep.
7 of them are really good. Like, well, someone's gonna get screwed. Like,
Next thing
Yeah.
you know, we're playing like West Division in playoffs, and now we're screwed. It's just host Central, you know.
yeah.
We'll see. I mean, I'm looking forward to whatever they have cooking up. You
Oh,
know.
for sure, it's gonna be fun regardless. Just
Yeah.
well, Canadian
Yeah.
thing. It'll be a little weird.
I
Yeah.
definitely think they should change the pricing as well. I think
That's what I was just about to try to
yeah,
say.
up the price and only give it to T8,
Yeah.
and I think it's a way better league like already, you know.
I think they just tried too hard to satisfy everyone this
Everybody.
year. They tried to
Yeah.
make sure that everyone would sign up just because if they made it playoffs, there's still a chance they get their money back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think it was a good idea to do that for season
I
2.
think for the first year of prize pool,
Yeah.
it was a good
Hundred
idea.
percent, 100%. Like at the time, I was like, "Man, we're gonna be T8 and we're getting like half the money we should be getting because like all these T12 kids are getting it." But like looking back at it, is like it's just telling school, so like, "Yo, sign up." Like it's
Hmm.
smart to do so, and
for
I
sure.
think the CCL did a good job with that. Although
I
we
feel
should have
like
got
I feel
more.
like they could pay out like maybe not as much as they did. I don't know who got paid like T16.
I
Yeah.
thought it was 12, no?
Or
I
I
don't
think
know.
Yeah, something like
it's
that. Something like
T12.
that. Yeah,
12. Or they could keep 12 or whatever. Honestly, if
but
there's
like
more
lower the
teams next year,
percentage.
yeah, and literally just give them their money back. Like that's it.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Like and
I thought
then
that I thought
And like
that's
up
what
to
they did.
T4 is more
I
money.
think they
No.
did.
I
No,
thought that's what they did. I
Um,
don't know. I mean, we weren't in that prize range, so it
I
doesn't
was
matter to me.
wasn't concerned
yeah.
about T12.
Yeah, I was not concerned. Yeah, but
But yeah, I feel like if there's more teams and they up the prize pool, they can continue to do that. But
yeah,
um,
I agree.
and I feel like that'd be healthy, just
Hmm.
to like
Hmm.
incentivize maybe teams that have not really like a good chance to win, but a team that's close enough to top 12 where they can still be competing for something
Yeah,
at the end of the day compared to
you definitely want to keep teams
yeah,
involved. You don't want them quitting out
Yeah.
halfway
yeah,
through.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
still
So
it's still gonna be a problem anyways. There's always
yeah,
gonna be
you
at
can't
least one
satisfy
team.
everybody.
No, I know.
Like
Yeah.
like for like the only example I can give is we played what Lambton on stream, and I think
Yep.
we 3-0'd them really quick. After that, they were done. They just gave up.
Yeah,
You
it definitely
can't.
wasn't because of us,
Yeah.
but it was probably
It
like
was
just
just
team morale.
yeah.
Hmm.
Like if you play the best team in your division and you get swept, like that's such like a morale like defeater. Like you
Yeah,
just feel defeated.
I agree. I agree. So
Yeah.
there's definitely, I mean, but at the end of the day, is that the CCL's fault or is that the school's fault?
No, it's you can't fault the CCL for that,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
you definitely can, cause like
it's just like hockey, right? Like
yeah,
the, the number one team or any sport really, the number one seed's always going to beat the last seed by
Yeah.
hmm
usually a fair big margin if they're both
yep,
playing their best basketball or
Hmm.
hockey or
yeah,
whatever. So
and
It's no different than Path to Pro. If you're going in with a
yeah,
team of 5, none of you play the game, you kind of just don't care,
and I
and
think
you
like
go in.
I think I made that mistake this year with the second team. Like it
Mhm.
was more of like making a team because we had enough people. And I think like people should stop that. Like although it looks good for your school, like yo, 2 of us are playing like 2 of our teams are playing, come support. You also have to like find the line between like playing to win and playing because we have teams. Like I feel like quality of teams over quantity
Mhm.
of teams is super important. So
That's the
like
problem, right?
yeah,
Sorry, you have to be able to judge character within like 2 months.
yeah, which sucks.
So being able to find a B team where they might not be the best or they might not care as much for the game, but they're definitely interested in playing. Being able to understand that they are still going to be dedicated to play and not just give up is like such a hard thing to find.
Yeah, 100%.
That's
That's why
hard to
like
identify. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna try to change up the trial process this year and try to do it over the course of like a month and playing with like different players and like letting the team choose who they want to play with instead of like me choosing who I want on a team. And
Mhm.
I think that'll change. I think like in a good way. So like we'll actually have two teams that want to play because these guys want to play with each other. It is like it's college esports. Like these guys are already forced to play with each other as is. I'll at least
Yeah.
let them like each other, you know? And I feel like with our team, the vibes were there. Like you guys liked each other, you're in the local scene, like it's just what it is, you know?
Yeah. We're all friends outside of the
Yeah. So I think
game.
yeah, we definitely got lucky with that. But for the second team, I'm definitely gonna like pick a captain, and then with this captain, we're gonna play with a bunch of dudes, see who we like click with, see what's going on, and then we'll form a team from that, like one player at a time instead of 5 players at a time.
Yeah, and if me and Checko don't play on the second team or with whatever happens, I feel like it's just gonna be babysitting for at least
Yeah,
you.
yeah, exactly. And I feel like I'll be fine with that as long as it's not like you go in that corner, you go in that corner, and apologize to each other when you're good. Like as long as there's no situation of that, and it's just like they want to improve together, I'll be fine with babysitting. I mean, I already do that with you guys, so we're good. Uh, but playoffs finish, placed third. I couldn't share any of the memes I had in my folder, unfortunately, because we placed top 3, and we get invited to TESPA. How do you guys feel on that? And what was your first action after we got invited?
Uh,
My first action after we got invited.
Yeah, like you knew it was $25,000. What was the first
That's
thing you
tight.
did?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy some new shoes.
Yeah,
yeah, show him real quick.
yeah, show them, show them.
Oh,
Oh,
No,
oh no,
oh,
the
man.
Laurent and
desired.
the
Oh,
Gucci.
Oh man. Oh no.
oof.
But
Oh
yeah, I was
no.
super excited. They gave me the option of just enrolling you guys in the TESPA like league, and then top 8 from that league goes into the tournament. And I hit you guys up. I'm like, do you guys want to play an extra league? Like, we're gonna get invited because we're gonna place top 8 anyways, you know?
Yeah.
And you guys are like, nah, we'll just play through the CCL, which was definitely the smart decision because I feel like playing extra games was just the. I mean, it would have been sick for scrims, but we weren't playing good teams, you know?
Yeah, we
Like,
would have been playing like Lewis Esports or
yeah,
whatever.
it would have definitely been low caliber games and boring games at that.
Like SCC or somebody.
Yeah, I mean, those are your words, not mine. But yeah, so we ended up getting invited, and our first match was against the Tespa team, and then we played Purdue. And that game got me on my toes. So map 5,
Dude, I let out the biggest
holy,
sigh after that. Holy
oh
crap.
my god.
Yeah, that was scary.
But yeah, I
That
think
was just we made it so stressful for no reason.
I
Like
think
even
it definitely benefited us though. Like the whole gap
yeah,
between each game, even like the end of the CCL season to the start of the TESPA finals, you guys had so much time to scrim and
Yeah.
like polish and get together basically, which definitely benefited us.
Sure, yeah. If we were to
Like
play like right away
100%.
after the CCL season, we
I
definitely
think
would have.
it would have definitely been a different situation. We may
I think
maybe have lost to Purdue as
no,
well, you know?
no Purdue. I think we still would have came second or first, but I think schools like Purdue. I know they didn't scrim or anything, but I don't think they would have had the same heat that they had when they came into our like match. Like
You think so?
they were out for blood when they played us. But I think
Yeah.
right after they won a map off like Tamu in winners and then they lost like every other map. I feel like they just didn't have vibes. Like they just
Mhm.
weren't. They didn't really want to play. I can't
I
speak for
see.
all of them, but that's how I
Yeah.
feel.
Yeah, I see. But yeah, it was definitely awesome to see you guys like always be like, "Yo, we're scrimming tonight," and like I'd see in the group chats like, "Yo, we're scrimming tonight." Like this time, and you guys are like, "Yup, let's do it." I know a boss went with Crozier and went through like spots and sites and
Yeah.
routes, which was
I think
so good.
if you look back at like the Penn State games or like not Georgia Southern, but like the TAMU game in CCL Winter Finals,
Yeah.
if you watch like just the way I just run like headless
Yeah,
versus
you're
when
just running.
I played
Mhm.
TESPA TAMU, like it was completely different. And that's all because
I
of
agree.
Abbas.
It was definitely like a team effort. It wasn't just like Cushpoint telling you what to do because I know Figure was in there like giving his 2 cents. Tunes was just there. I mean, I feel like he was picking up what a boss was saying, like, slowly implementing that into his gameplay as well.
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
I just like to
And
point out, sorry, the Godfather said, question Crozier, how's it feel to be the shortest on Humber COD?
Am I the short
Uh,
one? Or you are?
just to go back at that, how does it feel to not win any money in TESPA or CCL?
damn,
Thank you.
that's not very nice. It's not very nice. But yeah, so I think Tesla is definitely great. What a great story. Definitely still proud of you guys for winning that.
That was huge.
Yeah.
I think even for me at least, even winning that Penn State game was like huge. Like we
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
probably go back to that. Like that Penn State game, we went in like okay, easy 3-0. Not so much easy, but we knew we beat them in the regular season.
Yeah.
I don't think like Cush Point, Figure, or like Steve or even Jacob knew like that they got better. But I watched like them place T32 and they looked a lot better. And I don't know, they just actually that might have been before or sorry, after play
It was
CCL.
after. Yeah.
But they were grinding together and I didn't want to underestimate them. And
Hmm.
I think it kind of showed in the first two maps. Like the Gunrunner Hardpoint, they just beat us. There's like no excuses there.
Yeah.
And
Penn
then the
State's definitely a
S&D,
solid team.
yeah.
S&D.
The
Oh my
S&D,
god.
I think we just beat ourselves. Like Jacob threw a nade into Dark on Ramaza S&D. I just ran into it like a headless chicken. And then I
Yep.
think Figure naded Jacob 2 in round 11, which kind
Round
of threw
11.
up.
Yeah. Or 5v4
Yeah.
or 5v3 and he nated me. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are some hard games to watch on my end. I'll tell you that.
Hard games to play. I got
It's a
nated. I was
Oh
play.
like,
man.
I
Oh
had
dude, I
my
was
had my head on the table, bro.
I
my
remember
head
hearing
was
just like
pounding.
I remember hearing the depression in Jacob's voice when he said, "I naded that Dylan," and I died. And he was like, just the biggest sigh let out, and I was like, "Oh no."
Dude, after you died, I was like, "Oh, what are you doing?" And that was it, bro. That was it.
It's all right.
But yeah,
We came
they
back.
I definitely liked seeing like not just like teams improve skill wise, but like schools just grow. Cause like that's what I look
Mhm.
at, right? That's what I do. And like seeing a lot of schools grow and seeing their communities build and whatever is just amazing to see. And I feel like we are definitely like the start of like collegiate COD. Like this will be the season that people look back at and say like this is where it started. Even though like season 1 happened, season 0
Yeah.
happened, this is where it started. We had so many teams, a lot of traction as well. Like I know I saw some things online where people are like, "Yo, look up the CCL. These guys are making moves." It's only a matter of time until like Activision Blizzard sees us and like we maybe merge with Tespa or something. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens. It'll definitely be awesome to see it grow and
I think,
maybe do a
yeah,
documentary about us in the future, 4 years from now,
yeah.
huh?
If the CCL and TESPA can merge, so TESPA brings their prize pool, and then CCL just does all the like
Production and
branding and all the
Yeah,
everything, all the production. It could be a serious like league. There could be a
it
lot of
could
viewers.
it could definitely be something, and there would be less trash talk, I think, online regarding like AMs versus college kids. I mean, maybe not. It's Call of Duty,
No, I
but
think
probably not.
there's always gonna be that stigma that
yeah,
it's
there's always
college
gonna be
kids
that.
and people that
Yeah,
aren't taking it 100%.
yeah,
But like
but
next year we're gonna have D'Lo, Cush
yep,
Point, Figure's beating big teams. I don't know if you saw it
yep,
today. He beat I
Carnage.
forget
Carnage. I don't know
Carnage.
who's on that team, but
I don't know who's on that team anymore, but he's beating teams.
Yep,
Then there's
Kush Point.
D'Lo. There's
I
gonna be
think.
Noisy next year
Yep.
potentially. Like there's just more AMs.
I think Landon is still in.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I think Kush Point made
Mhm.
champs. I could be wrong.
he did. Yeah.
Crazy. Kush Point qualified for champs. Now we can say, yo, Humber has a guy that qualified champs, just like how Tamu said it. It's gonna be great.
We have a guy that qualified champs and beat Optic on like 3-0 on
Yeah, and
LAN.
beat Optic on LAN. But yeah, it'll definitely definitely be cool. I think our team is gonna look pretty solid next year as well. Do you guys think we'll win another chip?
Oh, I saw a tweet today from a guy from SIUE, Albert, said on the CCL drama thing, he's like, yeah, Humber won't be winning another chip. I don't think you realize what
I think
Humber
people,
is.
I think people are underestimating Kayam coming to our team.
Yeah, Kayam is
Are your guys' team?
definitely a great addition. I mean, it's
Kayam
like
and
it was
whoever
like
else.
I remember I saw an old clip that Kush Point linked, and it was Gentry saying like, "Yo, who was high or something when they had Humber winning the whole thing, you know, like who's crazy?" And the next, we won season 1, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I think they just don't like Canada winning. As an American, I think they just don't want Canada to win.
Slept on, bro, or the sleepers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine though.
no.
I like it. I like it.
I
That's
do
what
too.
I
I think
like to
we
see.
definitely deserve to be slept on for this season 2 though.
100%. Our team definitely wasn't as
Like
stacked.
maybe not so much the roster wise, but just the way we were playing against like UARC, like
Yeah.
if you saw
I'll give you
that,
that.
you wouldn't
We
be like,
were getting flack since the beginning of the
yeah.
season.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the game sucked. Nobody wanted to play it.
yeah.
I think the
We were
problem was,
definitely.
yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think the problem was everyone saw D'Lo on the map and they're like, oh, dude, this guy's gonna win it for everyone. Which
Yeah,
he
I
did.
think.
He did.
I
He
mean,
did
yeah,
everything for Tammy pretty much.
yeah. I think also. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we were just like relying on like whatever talent we had, in
Yeah.
regards to just Call of Duty, because you don't lose it, you know.
Yeah.
So you guys were just relying like, all right, we're gonna
Well,
beat these guys.
that was
We can
Steve's
just shoot that.
problem. Steve
Yeah,
didn't play the game.
I mean, he
Jacob
played at
didn't
the
play the
start,
game. He played, yeah, but he
not
didn't
enough.
like no one played the game like
Yeah,
they used to.
yeah,
And
I
then
agree.
look what happens when Steve plays the game.
Yep,
The
almost
guy just
Guys
has
50,
getting
ice.
throws, bro.
almost 50 on a gun runner. Oh my god.
He
Yeah,
grinded scrim bots everything for
it was good. I
like a
liked
month.
I like seeing Steve take back the name that shouldn't have been taken away from him. It
Yeah,
was definitely good to see him compete again in the way I know he can.
for sure. It was good.
So
Yeah, it was nice just because the whole season. Like, I mean, playoffs he was going crazy too, but like not that crazy. Like he stepped it up
yeah,
so big for us. Like he just
I remember
grinded so much.
I remember pre-playoffs. He's like, "Yo, I just figured out how to slide cancel," and I was like, "Steve, man,
I
just figured
remember
it out."
I remember watching a clip of him play Crash S&D with Remy. I was looking at this guy's class and I was like, what
Oh,
is this
bro, he
guy
has some
using?
bootleg class
Yeah,
on.
yeah. So it was definitely awesome to see that improvement. Like he just went back to what he should have been at,
No.
in my opinion.
Yeah,
He
for
went back
sure.
to caveman Steve.
Caveman Steve on
Bro
that
hasn't
kitty
shaved in a
litter.
while. Like he's scruffy right now.
Yeah, it was great. It was great to see. I remember seeing on Twitter, I think it was a St. Clair player saying how if Tespa didn't invite all these CCL teams, it would have been free cash.
Yeah,
I
for
just want
us.
I just want to let it be known that Humber got invited to play in the CCL league, so it would have been
The Tespa
freer
League. The
cash.
Tespa
Oh,
League.
the
Tespa
Tespa
League.
League, Tespa League. It would have been freer cash for Humber if no CCL teams would have been in there,
Yeah.
because we would have just joined that, played an extra league, just do the tournament, and then beat whatever teams we had to face.
LVC would have had a first ride, like a free ride to second.
Yeah.
Unless they were on our
So,
side of the bracket. Actually,
I mean,
so
they
St.
still
Clair
would.
was looking nice, bro. Low key, they probably would have beat them.
I think I don't know. I played them like 3 of their players in the Toronto Rivals local, and the only one that shot back was Priestley.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Everybody
mean,
So
else
I
was
guess
free
LVC
licks.
kind of put up a fight against us.
I think
But,
Yeah,
LVC FF'd Tesla playoffs, didn't they?
yeah, they
they
lost and then
Yeah.
FF.
they gave
Yeah.
up.
Oh well, I mean, would I've done the same? Probably not, actually.
I probably would have played, but
Yeah. Uh, is this the end of an era, guys, or are we continuing this next year?
I think you guys will. For
I
real.
think we have to find someone to replace Jacob because no one else wants to.
Yeah, nobody wants to take the Tunes role, which I was very worried about. I'm not gonna worry about it. Like I'm gonna take everything day by day. I think I'll find somebody when the time comes.
As
But
of right now, who do you guys think deserves a captain?
I'd give it. I can't say it. I can't say it because
Or who would you think
Probably
would
Steve.
fit it the most?
I don't
Not so
think
much.
not Steve. I
Dude,
wouldn't give it to
I think
Steve.
I think if you tell Steve,
Nah. Like,
You can't give it to a boss, bro.
no, I wouldn't give it to. I'd honestly give it to
Can't give it.
Figure.
You can't give it to Eric,
I'd
I was
bro.
gonna
I'd give it to
say,
Figure.
I
That's gonna
think
be
just none
like
of them
fucking
want.
Hookman.
I don't think any of them want it. Like, I can't force them
Yeah,
to do it. You know, if I give it to Steve, it'll be, yo, Steve, respond to these guys. You got to do
That's
vetoes.
true. That's
Yo,
true.
you know, it's like I might as well just do it. You know.
I mean, I guess you
So
could give it to like Eric.
yeah, I mean,
But
Eric's been the most mature and like most like forward thinking out of everybody. He really wants to do this. Like, he's really about it, and that like I see that, and I'm like, yes, this is good.
Eric's
true.
a hard worker.
You know, so.
It's true.
So I mean, we'll see. I'll take it day by day. Like, people mature in the matter of like 6 months, 7 months. We still have a whole until January, so we'll
Boss
Can't
see what
believe-
not
happens.
maturing.
Can't believe you
Nah,
didn't see me.
Kushman, you're not gonna be on the first team, Crozier. I'm sorry.
Whoa,
I'm sorry.
whoa.
Unless you're extremely
Crazy.
nasty at the next COD, it's not
No.
happening.
Can't expect much. I didn't even want to be on the first team this year.
Yeah. So I mean, that's life as it is. I mean, it'd be sick to see like, OG Humber playing for the first team, but that means we're not winning anything.
No.
Bring Aces back.
bring Aces back. Bring
I'll
them all
never
back.
forget that first match I played for Humber, bro. That was
Yeah,
scary.
I
That
don't-
we
was
popped off. We popped off in the
hard point.
frequency hard
Hard
point.
point. Yeah.
Pop that because
Me
I
and
was
Steve went
UFT's.
off.
I went off,
To,
bro. I was carrying.
to this
I was
day, I
actually
don't
going
know.
crazy.
I don't know why you guys didn't just wait to reschedule and play with like me or someone,
Yeah, I
literally
don't.
anyone else.
I should have just rescheduled because I
Or
think that was already a reschedule match. I think.
or we could have just not ego to Cush Point.
Yeah, I didn't ego him. It was just the whole thing of like dry replies. It just seems like he didn't want to play, and I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna bother this week. We'll just play UFT and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then he blasted me, and I was like, yeah, that's my bad, dude. I should have just.
Bro, what's it called? That control on Seaside, bro. That made me cry.
You dropped like 9k damage for the L. That was
We
great.
lost
Looking
3-1. I had
back,
like 9k damage. I was like, what am I
looking
playing right now?
looking back at it, it's actually funny to think, which is a good thing, you know?
I was final boss in that game. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah. Oh man, final boss. It's because you competed in the start. You went to
Yeah.
Vegas, like you had it.
I was literally like, I was still grinding at that point. I just like was like,
Yeah.
all right, I'm gonna take the night off scrims, go play this.
Yeah. Do you
can-
think we'll have another dynasty, or do you think College COD will have another dynasty? Not maybe a Humber dynasty, but a different team.
I don't think so. Not like that.
You don't think so?
Not 2 out of 3. And not that win streak ever again. No.
Yeah, I think the win streak will definitely be cemented for another 2 seasons. Like, if Tamu does have a chance of not losing a
I mean, they
series.
could go 2 out of 3 too, but
Yeah, like they definitely have a chance of like not losing a series next season. But I
yeah.
feel like there will be a lot of good teams coming around and playing.
Concord's back.
Concord's back.
Concord's back. You guys are gonna be even better. High
Humber,
key.
yeah,
Yeah.
we might be better.
You
We
will
might be a better team.
No, you
Yeah.
will
I'm
be
definitely-
better.
I think we will, honestly.
I think if
so long as
Kayam
they play,
takes
so
the
long as
game
they play.
seriously,
Yeah.
Yeah,
plays it.
he's gonna
Yeah.
play.
Yeah.
Like
so,
you guys are gonna be scary. Like you, Kush,
mhm.
Eric, and Kaim on one team. That like no one's outslaying them. Ever.
And if it isn't like a slide COD, or if it's not like an MW COD, Steve is definitely going to be
And
good at it
Steve,
as
like
well.
Steve
Steve
will
will
be
just
final
hold everything
boss.
down, and then
Yep.
whoever our fifth is, which we have a couple in mind, or you guys have a couple in mind, then
I agree.
yeah, easy peasy.
It'll definitely like, hey, we could be the again dynasty,
Yeah.
We
The
could
next
do
one.
it again. But it's definitely like the longer, like the more seasons we get, the more teams that have a lot of skill are coming. So it'll definitely be
I feel like it'll be harder at that point to be a dynasty though.
yeah, 100%, 100%. I think we cemented it for a while, which is awesome. Like
Yeah.
we're
For
going
sure,
down
yeah.
in history. Going
We
down.
definitely are. I don't think there's no team will ever beat that record.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, like you competed in a league like for your school, and you played video games for your school. I think like even if you played bad and you placed last or placed T32 or T16, like you should look back at college life like 2-3 years from now and say like, yo, I did that. Like,
Mhm.
like that's my ultimate goal. Like I want you guys, like I hope you graduating Tunes is like yo, like I did that with Humber. Like everything that they built, like I built that with Checko and Crozier, and it's like that's my end goal. Because like I look back at high school and I was like, yo, high school sucked. Like I ain't gonna do that again. But like looking back at college, like I could do this 10 years over, like if it's gonna be like this, you know? So I feel like just like an announcement to like all players that are playing for the CCL or even like managers for the teams is like the end goal isn't winning, but it's like making connections, making experiences, and like seeing your growth as a human and like as a team, and like cementing yourself at the school even, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So like
Sure.
I mean losing sucks, but bigger picture, you
Never
know.
losing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Never that.
never that.
I think I want to ask, what was I guess for Dante, what was your favorite either game or moment during the season or TESPA or any Humber game that was the best to watch?
The when we beat Ole Miss season 1,
Mm-hmm.
Toons missed so many shots on that bomb in
RK5.
Arsenal with the RK5, but he got him with the last burst. I thought he was dead. I thought we were going to a
Another round.
game, another, yeah, and
Yeah.
he won that. I jumped. I was like, let's go. And then I got into a call, and you guys were all calm because it was a 2-minute delay, and like I was getting hyped because I was like fresh off of it. That was a great moment for me.
And
Uh,
then was there anything
even
from this year?
yeah, definitely. Like I think us losing was definitely like a highlight for me because it was like something we never experienced it. Like we never
Mm-hmm.
really experienced the loss, and like the way you guys handled it was definitely something I didn't expect. I thought we were definitely going to be like more sore loser ish when we lost the
Yeah.
series, but
I
it was
think
definitely like regain and just play. You know, see you
I think
guys tomorrow.
I think our thing was that we went even playoffs. We went into it not expecting anything,
Yeah,
and then we pulled that Penn State game out of, and then we absolutely destroyed GSU, and that kind of
yep,
switched our morale. So
yeah,
when it came to when it came to TAMU, I think obviously that first winners finals we weren't too happy about it,
of course.
but I think for, for that one we were more more pissed off that the staff delayed us for like an hour and a half
Yeah,
That was
just
that
because.
was
you
the
had to
choker.
play it at like 12
Yeah.
in the morning. I
So
feel like that
yeah.
played an effect in
Oh,
like because we did
I
good in
Yeah,
map
but
one.
map
You
one,
know.
I was like fueled because we were winning, and as soon as we started
Yeah.
losing, like I was so tired. I was like, dude,
Yeah, for the
Yep.
people that don't know, the CCL staff on the Saturday of winners finals wanted to finish out the losers bracket, so that would be losers finals and winners finals set up for the Sunday. But we said, us and Tammy both said no, we're playing this tonight. So I went back and forth for like an hour or two.
Yeah, it ended up being way too
By that
long, and
time,
then
I was ready for bed. I did not want to play Call of Duty anymore. And then we
yeah,
had to end up playing. So it kind of like distracted us from the fact that we got 3-1, and we kind of just, well, for me, I kind of just blamed that
yeah.
on
It
me
was
not
definitely
wanting to
like
play.
yeah, there was a lot of blaming on yo. It's too late. We'll just
Mhm.
get it tomorrow, and I think it wasn't downhill, but it was definitely like a steady slope going
Yeah.
down.
And
You
then I
know.
yeah,
think me for that Concord game, I felt like they just got off of almost
playing a
what
couple
was it?
series.
Yeah, they played a couple series, so I knew like going in, we were cold, and they just beat
Yeah.
GSU. They beat I
Penn
think they
State.
lost. Yeah, they beat Penn State. They were warm.
Yeah,
It
they
was
were
like
on it.
in my eyes, it was like they were Humber going into the GSU game where we just reverse swept Penn State to keep staying winners. We were all hyped. We were all ready to just smoke GSU. It was
I
just
agree.
flipped on us.
Yeah.
I also had like a ton of controller delay that series. I was getting into
Yeah,
the mode.
bro.
Yeah.
I remember just after that series ended, like I went on Twitter and people were like, yo, like there was a hot fix, it messed up aim assist, like do this and this to fix it. And then Tunes was like, yo, I think I had that issue because I could not hit
Well,
any
I
I was like moving my like joystick a bit to like move over here and go.
yeah. It was
I remember
So
definitely
bad.
I remember because I play on dynamic pretty much like everyone else, and that was the one that was affected like the most.
Yeah, I was playing on
The
dynamic. Yeah.
for the aim assist response, or whatever. I remember I'd like chow people and I'd aim at them, and I just would have no aim assist
yeah,
some kills, and I'd be like, what is going
yeah.
on?
It's there's definitely like the pro said, there's an asterisk uh beside this Call of Duty game because it was
Sure.
just but yeah, I had a lot of moments that I can really like just making content. Like I'm gonna look back at that and be like, yo, like we did that.
Mhm.
Like it all started because Toons wanted to make a Twitter, you know? And the next thing you know, it was like, yo, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Like even though so it was basically only us three who were like down for it, like we did that. It was definitely a great moment. So I'll definitely look back at this year and be proud of of what we did.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah,
How
I
about
think
you guys?
I think for me, I'd have to say I think the obvious answer is the Tama game for Tespa. Like
Oh, for sure.
that round 11 when I guess I didn't him, but I killed D'Lo because he like messed up his
Slide.
slide cancel. But not even knowing that Steve absolutely destroyed
Smoked
Loathing
Loathing.
mid round. I'm just
God.
sitting here and you got 2-piece and everyone's yelling, Cushpoint's yelling, Steve's yelling. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So I just tried to get the bomb down. And it was like so hectic. And then as soon as we killed, I think it was Gunner or
Yeah.
Samir, it
Samir,
was
yeah.
like everyone was yelling.
Yeah. I remember
Everyone was yelling.
when like I was DMing you so you can hit me up
Yeah.
between rounds. I'm like, yo, you gotta update me, keep me updated. I can't watch this on a 2-minute delay. I'm going crazy over here. And when you told us that it was going around 11, I was like, oh man, what's gonna happen? And I was in a call with everybody at Humber Esports, like all the staff members and a couple players. And when you told me that you guys won, that's when Steve just got that turn on Loathing, and I was like, guys,
Yeah.
we won. And then I was like, oh my god, Steve, why did you just do that?
Mhm.
And then we were all like, let's go. It was like a great feeling. It was
Like mid
awesome.
round, I don't think Jacob saw it. I definitely didn't see it. I was like, what the like Steve's yelling. Steve doesn't yell. Steve was yelling. I was like, what is going on?
Yeah. I remember
You went off, bro.
I remember you were telling me that once Kush Point starts talking gibberish, we're
Oh
not
man.
losing that round.
No.
Dude, round 11, this guy's going, he's over there, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what did you say?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, yeah, we're not losing that round. That
That
was
was
great.
hilarious. Oh my
Dude,
god.
we all understood what he said too, but like there was like
Yeah.
straight gibberish.
It's so good.
But
Yeah.
I think yeah, for me I think it was definitely that GSU game. I think that's the best Call of
Going off
Duty
on
I've ever played. That's the
Yeah,
best Call
100%.
of Duty series I've ever played.
That was it was like you running like a chicken without a head, but you were gunning kids because you were just like
Well,
in the right spots. And I think you were also
we
listening, like they were telling you what to do.
yeah, like the Gunrunner was it Gunrunner Hardpoint?
Yeah.
We were just playing better than them. So like
Yeah.
me making my mistakes where I'm just running around aimlessly like was only benefited because I was killing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're winning your ones.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
And
and
then the
holding down that
SMD,
Steve flag, bro. Oh.
the SMD, I did my job. I got the bomb down like 4 or 5 times.
Mhm.
I think I had like 9 kills too.
Yeah.
So I was
Definitely
just doing my job.
some great improvement. It just goes to show that like even though you're bad, you could be good at a game.
Yeah,
Just
100%. If
just
you
comes with grinding.
anything you put time into, if you're dedicated to it and you're like a creator of your own craft and you want it bad enough, you can excel.
100%, 100%. And you were also like the people's person, like
Mhm.
you were that one player amidst all these good players that everybody just wanted to
Yeah.
do good. It was great to see. It was great to see.
Well, that's what was funny. It
I
was like
loved it.
going back in the chat and looking at what people said when I got that 4-piece on the CDOM flag.
Yeah.
I think like Lou from Rutgers said like, okay, who's playing on the
Yep.
collegiate account? And
Yeah.
it's like that's when you know like people are like impressed with what you just did. And
Yeah.
like it's such a good feeling knowing that you get like that credibility.
100%. 100%. Oh man, just can't wait for the new COD, honestly. Like, are
Yeah.
you guys excited?
eh.
I mean, I say this about every COD. It's like I'm excited, but it's probably gonna be trash. But Treyarch never fails to disappoint us.
I mean,
So
it's a Treyarch game, so I'm excited.
yeah,
But
I'm gonna hold them
I don't know how much I'm
accountable.
gonna play. We'll see.
I'm gonna hold them accountable. I'm
We
looking
skipped
forward to the new Halo game. But
yeah, we skipped Jacob. What was your favorite moment?
oh yeah, Jacob.
That's a tough one. I don't even know. Probably like winning obviously was nice, but I feel like that's so
Mm.
basic. I don't know. Just like the whole our whole run, I guess, like in Tesla. Like, it was a good run. It was fun.
Yeah, I
I think
agree.
Penn State Way, I don't know. It was just a fun tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you've been in those situations before, so doing it over again, it's
Yeah, I don't know.
baby.
It I had a great time playing with like the whole team the whole
I think
season.
it was
But
definitely fun, like listening to like Gentry, like anyone say that Penn State was gonna 3-0 us,
I mean,
just
that's
because
always fun.
they placed T32 in a online call like a online tourney. It's like, what the hell? Like,
T32 is nothing, man. T12 is nothing.
it's
T8 is
bracket luck.
nothing.
It's all bracket luck.
Yeah, but no, I think the run was probably like my favorite thing. The girl was in the background for like
Oh, is she?
my girlfriend was in the background the whole time, so it was a fun thing.
Yeah, I agree. I
You
agree.
know, look around, back here, there, fun.
She has no idea what you're doing, but she's like clapping for
She's
you.
supporting you.
Oh, she was like watching the Purdue and Penn State White too. I think
Oh, nice. That's
By
awesome.
herself?
she's sitting right beside me, like right where I am. Yeah.
I think a new COD's gonna be fun. I think like I'm definitely looking more forward to Halo. I've been grinding Halo 5 like SWAT, like just SWAT, nothing serious, but like I've been enjoying that game a lot. So Infinite's gonna be really important for me. I mean, I basically started on Halo, right? So that's gonna be fun. But the new COD, like, I mean, will I compete? No, that's Black Ops 4. Checko gave up halfway. Probably gonna happen again. You know,
It worked out though.
it worked out. It worked out both times.
We can definitely run it up on the B team.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Just like a little
Yeah,
fun
we'll
thing.
have to beat Jacob a couple times.
Shoot,
Yeah.
you're not beating my team on the B team. I'll
Oh
slaughter you
my
guys.
God.
I know
Yo,
your two players like the back of my hand. I
Dude,
know
it doesn't
exactly
matter,
what
bro.
they'll be.
Doesn't
I,
matter.
I would I would grind this game just to beat Sheridan,
You're not beating Sheridan on the B team. Figure out.
bro.
You're
Oh
not
man,
beating me, Dante. That's not happening.
it would actually be hilarious,
Me
bro.
and
But
me
I
and
believe
Amy are
it.
gonna put you down.
Nah, I believe it. I believe it.
I get
But
this guy to
that
grind
would
and
be fun. Imagine I grind 4 months straight just to get 3-0'd by Sheridan. Oh, that would
well,
hurt.
that's gonna be a lot of teams, Mikey.
That would hurt. But yeah, it'll be fun. I think that's about it. That's all the topics.
Yeah.
It's Q&A time. How many questions? We have questions in chat. We'll try to read them. But yeah,
We had a couple questions on Twitter.
Yeah.
Didn't
yeah, we'll start with the Twitter ones. Uh, so many Tamu ones. So Trauma ZR asks, how will you be honoring my boy Tunes, and who will have the big shoes to fill for him? We will be honoring him with something around August 7th. I think we have something going out for
we?
him.
Yeah, that's when I get my new shoes. Let's go.
Yeah. Yep.
What more shoes?
We
like the
bought him the
fourth
shoes.
pair.
That was the promise.
Uh,
We bought no, we didn't buy the shoes. But shoes to fill for him, me. I'm gonna be the captain of the first team. That's how I beat Sheridan COD. No, I'm just joking. I don't know yet. There's some pretty big shoes. Like in face value, it looks like Tunes was just captain, but he definitely did a lot more than just play. So we'll see. We'll see who does it. Lonzo asks a question for Dylan. How do you feel that the Go Tunes will be streaking with a different squad next year?
It's definitely upsetting, you know? Having the hard carry Jacob Lane by your side is such like a uplifting feeling, and now I'm gonna have to put him down as a even
I'm
worse
just a role
feeling.
player these days.
Hmm.
I fill gaps.
Yeah,
Get flanks. Get
it's the
trades.
old man role. You lose it,
Yeah.
you lose your reaction times. You just gotta
I
do what
think I
the
feel
old man would do.
I think I feel worse for Tunes because Alonzo XO is gonna be costing him in the regular season and playoffs.
Yeah. I believe it.
Playoffs.
Question from Norm, the tech guy in charge of the account right now. He's just asking about, since majority of Humber COD are from the Toronto scene, is the CCL and TESPA win not just for a win for Humber, but for the Toronto scene as a whole? I don't think so. Personally, I think the Toronto scene is 100 times better than Humber COD. If you get like the best players in the Toronto scene to go
Mhm.
up, but like we are that Toronto based team where they like it's like, oh, Humber's in Toronto, so like
Yeah,
Toronto is definitely like
I think
represented in Humber.
I think it shines a light more on Canada and
That's what I was
Toronto
gonna
as
say.
itself,
Yeah,
not so much like the Call of Duty scene. Like the Call
yeah,
of Duty scene's like already set. Like you have your
yeah,
Goonjar, your Exotic, Royalty, BZ.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
All
think I think it brings light to Canadian schools more than anything, the
Mhm.
More than
Canadian
anything.
community. Yeah. Um. Yeah, because we've been at the top pretty much the whole time since we've been in it. So
Yeah, I
it just
agree.
brings light in a different manner. Because like obviously we have the Toronto Ultra, which we won the last event, but there's not really any Canadian players on the team. So like in a sense it kind of did, but not at the same time. But like being able to bring home like obviously a smaller scale championship to like a Canadian team was
Yeah,
pretty cool. I think so.
and I think it also grows. Like it also gives us recognition from the school. You know, like I think Humber as a school will look at us and be like, "Yo, like we should start taking esports seriously," and then hopefully it'll just be a domino effect, just going all around us to different schools, and hopefully they take
Mhm.
esports more seriously because esports in America I think is pretty set. Like it's definitely not 100%. Way more than Canadian schools though, you know,
I think
and I
there's just
think
a
Yeah.
larger number of American
yeah,
schools,
and
honestly.
there's more money invested into it, you know.
Yeah.
We would have been the
Sure.
first college COD team to be flown out to an event.
Yeah, we would have been the
Just take that
first.
in.
So sick to
It
think
might not
of.
even be Call of Duty. It might be the first esports collegiate team.
No, I don't think so. I think Ole Miss.
I don't know,
I think
but
Ole Miss
UFT
brought their
probably.
team. Yeah, a lot of teams got flown out to go in events. We would have been the
Mhm.
first Canadian one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Sure.
know, so it would have been awesome. It would have been so awesome. CCL Drama asks, what are some things that the CCL should do in order to keep interest in their league during the off-season content, tourneys, streams? Oh, we lost
We
Tunes.
lost Jacob, but so what could
Oh,
they
and
do
he's
to
back.
keep interest in the off season? I think if they keep up on the socials,
Yeah,
post,
socials.
I think if they just post like highlight clips, just like randomly, not randomly, but like on a set schedule, just
Hmm.
keep their Twitter active. It could really help.
Yeah,
Um,
I know there was another league, the Corona Call of Duty league,
oh
coronavirus Call of Duty league, and it was
yeah,
CCL, and we're like, yo, you're literally stealing our branding. What are you doing? And he's
yeah.
like, you guys have been inactive for a long time. I don't know what you're talking about. You know?
I remember I was the first one to call him out for that, and then
Yeah,
I saw it like today. I saw someone calling him out,
yeah.
and it was the same answer. He's a guy from the UK using the
Hmm.
CCL with a pretty similar logo
Yeah.
too.
Tunes, can
But
you talk at least?
Yeah, I can
Hello?
talk. My
Okay, that's
yeah,
fine. No big
you
deal.
can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
we can hear you. It's no big deal.
Okay.
But yeah, I think more active. The issue, yeah, you're good. You're good. The only issue is like how do you do like tournaments during the off season? Like nobody wants to play MW, and like very little people sign up for the throwback tournaments. If I'm gonna be honest, like
the only yeah,
we
in
have to
my
find
opinion,
something.
they'd have to make it open, so it's not
Yeah,
just college people, just an
yeah.
open.
And there has
I
to
don't
be
know.
some sort of prize at the
Yeah,
end, because at
they
the
can
end of the day,
definitely do.
nobody wants to play for free. Like I understand, oh, but you
Mhm.
guys played season one for free. That's different, you know, especially as like a college school first in it, you know.
If they threw like a Cheetahwanga-esque tournament,
Yeah, hundred
and they
percent,
kept
hundred
the
percent.
same production value they had with the CCL and turned it into their tournament
I
and
agree.
allowed, top AMs, whatever, whoever wants to play, play. And if they did that, I think that'd give them a lot of recognition.
Yeah.
I just think it's hard. It's a hard thing to do with
Yep.
like a league.
And it's not like their livelihood. Like everybody there has either full time or
Yeah,
part time jobs now. Like a lot of the CCL staff has graduated and they're doing their own thing.
and they're all
So
doing it for free. Keep that in
yeah,
mind.
they're doing it for free. Like these guys oozing with passion. It's
Yeah,
it's crazy how much work they do for us and how little it goes recognized, you know?
yeah. If I could
So
shout them all out in 2 seconds, I would, but I can't. So anyone that worked on staff, thank you for making our year easier.
yep. Now give us our money. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Our $50
But yeah,
or $100.
it's hard. It's hard to keep to not keep the league alive, but to just keep interest in the whole
Hmm.
in the whole thing. So I'm not sure. Next question. Huge fan from Brother Jammer. I just want to know how Dylan felt after absolutely hork slamming D'Lo round 11.
Um. Okay, so if I run it down, Figure ran through bottom mid, and then D'Lo chowed him, and he called it out instantly. So I just turned instead of going to bomb, and I saw him turn the corner. I just shot for my life, and I killed him. I was like, oh, we won. I just
Yeah,
ran up the
literally.
site. It was
I
literally just
literally like soon as I seen his name pop up in the kill feed, I was
it
like,
was a
dude, this is looking
relief. It
good.
was a relief. I
Yeah.
killed him, and I was like, oh, in my head just like, oh my god, like we won. Because he literally did it all for them. He
Yeah,
was such a rat on that map. I did not even want to
yeah.
deal with it.
I loved watching D'Lo play personally. I think I learned a lot just watching him and seeing how like how he maneuvers across the map. You know, it's just I love watching top tier players play, especially against my boys. It's just great. Andrew Crooked asked, after captain of many years, GoTunes leaves the school. Who will be assigned as the new captain of the team? I already answered that, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I will know until I decide to make teams, and even then, I think it'll take take until the start of the season where I have to input who's going to be the captain of the team to the CEO. Because I think, oh man, it's going to be tough because it's a lot of responsibility, at least in a Humber Esports standpoint. Like maybe in different schools, the captains all they do is maybe talk to their coordinator, tell them what's up. But like with Humber Esports, it's like there's more to do. We're trying to put our name out there, so we have to do a little extra work, especially as a Canadian school with low
There we
funding.
go.
So, oh, he's back. Welcome back.
You guys can see me, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Is
amazing.
stream still good? Yep, awesome. So, yeah. Question from Vanish Tom: how did it feel to beat Tamu in grand finals? Personally, it was bliss. It was amazing. I was going crazy. How about you guys?
I think it was just a great time to shut down all the Tamu riders.
Hmm.
How'd it feel to ride to second place as D?
Oh man.
How'd it feel?
That's
It was I don't know. It was a good feeling, you know. Um, Obviously, I was super happy we won. I stood up, some yelling, probably got some noise complaints, but it's all good at the end of the day.
yeah.
Made a couple
Yeah.
calls, you know. Yo, I just won.
Let's go.
Bam came up, they gave me a big hug, and I chilled with the girl after. It was a good time.
Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely on cloud nine after that one. Cause like another thing going through my head is like we needed this win as a team, like not just
Yeah.
as a school. So
It felt so good to like redeem ourselves from that
yeah, 100%,
that
100%.
performance we had in the playoffs for the CCL. So it was a great
Mhm.
feeling, honestly.
Hmm.
I think for me too, it was more redeeming. Like Tamu, I absolutely costed that match, so I kind of felt bad. And
Yeah.
Concord, I just wasn't playing up to par. So I think just the fact that I held my own. I didn't really go negative except in the Hackney Dom, which I'm never playing that game mode
Oh,
again
we got
on that map.
slaughtered on that map anyway.
I will
Yeah.
never play that map ever again
Yeah.
on Domination.
That host that D'Lo put us on, it was something
We were,
else, bro.
oh man.
Yeah.
Something else.
Oh,
But yeah.
Connor has a question for me. Ask away, brother. If anybody else has any more questions, just ask away.
Hmm.
If there was another esport at Humber you hope rises up, which game would you want? I want our League of Legends team to kill it next year. But other than that, if it was a new game, I think we had a lot of guys reach out to us for Rocket League, and I think Rocket League is one of the hardest games I've ever played in my life. So having a team like that, it'll definitely be cool. But there's definitely a lot of games that Humber doesn't have that I think we should maybe not invest in, but like I mean yeah, invest our time into try to work something out. Uh, Valorant would be cool. I don't think there will be a Valorant scene for collegiate anytime soon, just due to the nature of the game being really new.
I know Sheridan has a team already.
I mean, you can have a team, but there won't be a collegiate league. You'll just be competing in amateur tournaments as a college
Yeah.
school. And
That's
like
true.
the issue with that is like we have a Counter Strike player that got signed to an amateur team, so he's
Oh,
not
really?
going to play collegiate league stuff when he has an AM team. And I think a lot of schools will find that issue. Like if a player is good enough, he will want to leave that collegiate team and find a path in the amateur scene because there's a
Sure.
chance for him. And I think if there's no collegiate league and you're a collegiate school, it's not going to happen in my opinion. I could be wrong,
Oh, for
but
sure.
yeah. Any more?
Humber COD asked a question.
Oh, for you.
Yeah, for me. Whoa. What did playing for Humber Esports mean to you, and how much are you going to miss us when you go to Sheraton? When you go to Sheridan, playing for Humber meant a lot. Like being able to represent my school, and on a competitive level, in Call of Duty, the game that I've been playing for forever. It seems like. was such a, like a surreal feeling, be able to play with like all my friends, like making new friends with Kush Point Figure and Dylan and Steve. I guess we were already all friends, but it was great to be able to reconnect and honestly just like build our friendship up even more. And it was just fun. Like it was like such an honor to be able to play for Humber Esports and being able to take home some trophies and some championships was honestly like probably one of the best feelings. Like seeing like all of like the executives' faces like when we won and like getting the money, of course, you know, Dylan, you know, the bread.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it a lot. Like playing with these guys every single week, getting on to play our matches. Like that was such a fun thing to do. But hopefully, over at Sheridan, we can create something similar or be able to create more experiences and maybe have some friendly banter on Twitter. Um, and hopefully, I'll still be involved in the Humber Esports scene some way or another. But I guess time will tell. But yeah, it just meant a lot to be able to play for my school.
What a great answer. Couldn't have said it better myself. Uh, Damn, I wonder where that question from Connor went. This guy just.
He said, "Do you want to play Warzone after?"
Well, you got. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, bro. Of course. Of course. I think that's it. I guess we'll give like 20 more seconds for any more questions. But yeah, it was definitely a long-awaited podcast. I think we did plan one. We wanted to do one after Volan. We wanted to do one after CCL and TESPA. I prefer everything in person though. I don't like this. It sucks, you know. But we had such a good setup at the school, you know.
Yeah, we really did. Yeah,
You know, I can't wait to go back there though. I'll invite you to more podcasts. Just
for sure. Just let me know, bro. I'll be there for
yeah,
sure.
just not as a Humber student anymore, man. Brings a tear to my eye.
Be the Sheridan captain.
Yeah.
We've lost a
guest.
brethren on the battlefield.
Yeah. Checko, when will you officially announce your entry into competitive League of Legends? Never. That game causes me stress. It'll
That
never
game,
happen.
big stinker.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Norm, for helping us out on this one. I couldn't have done it without him.
You're welcome.
And if you guys have any more final words, go ahead, or we can just get out of here.
I think I'll say like one more final sentence. So I just want to give a big shout out to everyone over at Humber. They've made the past 2 years of competitive Call of Duty and esports in general such a great time. I've really enjoyed every single second I've been part of this, and I'm glad that to see it grow the way it did. And hopefully they'll continue to grow because they have such a great group of people behind them that just want to see them succeed. I just want to give a big shout out to like Kevin, Norm, Jackie, crap, I'm forgetting names, Jeff, Guillermo, and then Jonathan
big shout out
Kara
to
for giving me my scholarship. That was such a great feeling
Yeah.
this year. But
What a great moment.
yeah, I just want to just say thanks. One last thank you. Hopefully, I'll be able to work with you guys sometime in the future. And yeah, that's it for me.
Awesome.
I think I should give a shout out to all the Humber Esports staff that's helped me throughout this year, Jackie and Jeff especially. And especially Guillermo. Guillermo gave us an opportunity of a lifetime to fly us out to a college event. Not just an event, just the fact that he's willing to spend money on us for an opportunity to, represent the school. It's huge.
Yeah.
I don't think I didn't think I'd ever experience that.
I agree.
But I
I think
Didn't-
I'm still waiting for that meeting with Guillermo. I just want to shake that guy's hand and tell him like how much I know like it's probably a pain in to support something that other faculty doesn't really understand yet. So it's just such a big shout out to Guillermo, 100%. Can't wait to see what we do in the next years. It's going to be great. But other than that, thanks everybody for tuning in. I think this was a very, very fun podcast today. And I'll see you later.
Peace.
See you fudging later.
Bye.
Bye.